Time now 5:30. Let's go ahead and check in with Alex, and we are starting off the Wednesday morning on a bit of a messy note.
Yes, it is a bit of a messy note, but it's a welcome trade-off that I think everyone will be thankful for once we get into this weekend. And the main headline that continues to go on, even despite the very dreary atmosphere that you're walking outside to this morning, is going to be finally a weekend without winter weather chances. In fact, a weekend without any rain chances whatsoever. So we have a lot to look forward to as we go into your Super Bowl weekend festivities. But first things first, your current conditions. It is a dreary and a damp atmosphere to walk outside to, and that is all down in Dublin and across everywhere here in central Georgia, really. But the good news is your temperatures are scattered about the low 50s, right around 50 degrees this morning, compared to the upper 20s, the low 20s, even the upper teens that we did see over the last couple of days. So quite a temperature increase that we've seen over the last 24 hours, really just over the past 3 days in general with these morning low values. So compared to 24 hours ago, at the lowest, we've seen a temperature increase of 15 degrees over in Taylor County. At the most, we are 27 degrees warmer than this time yesterday in downtown Dublin. So the rain, not at all, or not entirely a bad thing that you are walking out the door to. You're not going to need those layers that you have walked out the door with the last couple of days, but you are going to need a rain jacket over whatever you do have, because here's a look at that satellite and radar image where we continue to see maybe some gaps in the rain farther up to the north, but these clusters of some darker green and some yellow are going to indicate where the rain precipitation rate is beginning to pick up a little bit. So more so some moderate to maybe even pockets of some heavy showers within some of those colors. A few of them are still present down here in our southeasternmost counties, a couple down here into Wilcox County, and we have plenty more rain where all of this came from as we continue to see it come in from the west and the southwest. More pockets of some yellow and even some orange throughout the rest of this morning as the sun does begin to come up. So obviously evening or morning commute time, if you are planning on heading out the door maybe a little bit later than usual, it's still going to be a downright messy atmosphere. Rain doesn't begin to clear until we get closer to lunchtime, and I really think it's going to be later in the afternoon into the early evening that we finally do see at least some decent gaps in the rain coverage. We do have a few spotty light showers and some sprinkles that are remaining as we go into the nighttime hours. Even a few sprinkles that could greet a select few people out the door on your Thursday morning. Just something I've thrown a 10% chance on for your Thursday morning forecast in case you come across one of them. And then the cloud cover clears as we get closer into sunset time on Thursday, and then Friday is looking like nothing but sunshine. So your temperatures, once again, they are going in the opposite direction of where we want them to go. 57 for a high today, down to 51 tomorrow, but then they are very quick to rebound back up near that 60-degree mark. And in fact, once we get into the 60s, we look to soar up and start flirting with the 70-degree mark as we go into next Wednesday. I know that's a little bit too warm for this time of year. It is winter after all, but after the very cold stretch of weather we just went through, I think some upper 60s and low 70s will be a welcome sight.